I do enjoy how, like, at least the start here is like a bunch of little stories that are just going on within the school with between all the characters. Also, some of you are probably wondering, what route do you think I'm gonna do first? Because I'm actually really liking this game, and since it's old enough, I might as well do all of the routes. Makina's squirming her way into my heart, guys. I'm just saying, she's just squirming on in there, and it's but we'll see. We'll see. Don't fucking count your chickens yet or whatever the fuck. I prefer eating my meals alone. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's just easier that way. For one thing, I don't have to go through the hassle of pretending to enjoy what I'm eating. In the first place, there's no cafeteria or lunch counter in this school. The facilities themselves apparently exist, but after all, you can count the number of students and permanent staff here on the fingers of your hands. Spending the money to run a lunchroom for the benefit of that small of a number of people would be completely inefficient any way you look at it. So then you might ask, how does lunch at this place work? Well, it's a pretty simple system. When we arrive at the classroom in the morning, we can write our names in a notebook on the podium. Every lunch period, a supplier delivers food to everyone who signed up. Box lunch catering, as they call it. That's so sick! I want that. Of course, it's completely up to every individual student whether we take advantage of the catering. Do we get to choose what we want? Because the menu, oh, it is a menu, is basically left up to the suppliers. It's possible to sign up only when they're offering something you want. Personally, I haven't asked for delivery even once. It's not that I'm worried about saving money or that I can't trust food made by others, because what if it's poisoned? I don't have any religious principles against eating meat either, because meat's amazing. I'm just not interested enough in what I eat to bother. They say it's a common result of being raised in a food-poor environment, and considering the time I spent living together with my master and her crappy cooking, I guess it's only natural. A full stomach and adequate nutrition is all I need. Adequate. My nose is fucking me up lately, man. Incidentally, the lunch I prepared for myself is, today at least, is 3 plain salt rice balls. My side dish is also a quick job. After frying onions and garlic, I threw them together to cook with some canned tomatoes and kidney beans, adding a packet of chili powder for seasoning. As my master used to say, humans ain't that fragile. You won't starve as long as you got beans to eat. That's true. Beans are filling. Same with rice. If you got rice and beans, oh, you're good to go. But you're also going to fart a lot. But I guess going with nothing but the basics is a bit too bleak for me. No point in living like a monk, so I've also bought an apple for dessert. Nice! Kind of feels like I'm eating nothing but red stuff, but there's no point worrying about a meal's appearance. This is perfectly adequate for my needs.
Oi! Yuji!
Oh boy. So now she's dropped the honorific.
Nani?
God damn it. Well, don't just call me Yuji, woman.
だって私、お姉ちゃんになったんだし、弟にくんづけって変じゃない？
I mean, yes, but technically we're not. Oh, whatever, I agreed to this. I don't remember giving you permission to not use one.
禁止された覚えもないけど。
Ah, touche, woman, touche. Okay, now it's forbidden.
もう、なんて横暴なのかしら。なら、私も交換条件出すわよ。
I'll like conditions, because they always go against me. What do you want?
私のこと、お姉ちゃんって呼んだら、呼び捨てにするのやめてあげる。
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, well, dot 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 dot.
どうする？ゆうちゃん。
I think no. Spare me. Not even my parents ever even called me that.
いいからほれ、呼んでみ、お姉ちゃんって。
Ridiculous.
なんだよその態度。だったら私も呼び捨てやめないぞ。
Ridiculous. Do whatever you want. I don't even care anymore. Just let me eat my goddamn food.
そうするよ、ゆうじ。
Oh, I cringe every time. And you need something else?
いや、なんか地味に一人でご飯食べてるからさ。ね、一緒に食べない？
No. I love eating by myself. Because I'm awesome. No, I'll pass. Take your volunteer work for Tamakina, why don't you?
もちろんマキナも一緒だよ。マキナ
Oh no, she gonna be even more of a sweetheart, please.
お呼んだか
No, my heart can't take it.
呼んだけどさ、その言葉遣いはどうだろう。
No, it's her. She doesn't.
お兄ちゃんもお弁当何食べてるのよさ
I'm eating like shit. What's it look like?
聞いちゃいねえし。
She doesn't even care, man. Like, doesn't even care.
おにぎりとリンゴとこの赤いのは何
Isn't there like a problem with eating only red stuff? Isn't that a thing? I don't remember. I remember hearing something about it. Baked beans.
なんか美味しそうね
I'd give
そ
you
れ
I'd give you a taste, but I kind of need them to give myself all the nutrition. Oh, never mind. We're gonna be awesome and be a good man. Want to try some?
もうそうやって何でも人が食べてるものを欲しがらないの。まるで普段うちで何も食べさせてないみたいじゃないの。
I mean, it doesn't really seem like Makina's very... I mean, I guess she could be picky in some cases.
おみあまねパンちょうだいこれ絶対パンと合う
Just put some fucking beans on bread. There you go, Makina.
聞きなさいよ人の話。
She doesn't. She's too focused. She's like a child, but she's not.
おじゃないわよ。っていうかあんたもマキナに何食べさせたのよ。
It's baked beans. I literally just told you. Like I said, beans. She just had a mouthful. Hardly a big deal. God.
豆ってうわ何その40代の独身サラリーマンみたいに質素なお弁当。
I might as well be 40 at this point. After all the shit I've been through, beans are nutritious. There's no problem.
結構美味しいのよ
Beans are so fucking good. Now I want some beans.
どれどれ
Some pork and beans, some baked beans. Have a little baked potato on the side. Hey you, don't just start eating my food.
確かに美味しいけどこれって缶詰だよね。
What do you expect me to make beans out of thin air? Of course it's fucking canned food. Well, the beans and the tomato, yeah.
私缶詰も大好きなのよさ
Think she's gonna be eating all my lunch today, boys and girls. Look, stop eating it already. This is all I got.
缶詰といえば昔から不思議に思ってることがあるのよさみかんの缶詰ってどうやってあんなに綺麗に皮を剥いてるの
Well, that's the fucking most random goddamn thing in the world, but whatever. I guess it's in association with the can. They don't. They melt the skin off with acid and I almost said Akali from League of Legends. You know what? She does it. She does it. Akali does it.
マジでなんか体に悪そう。
Yeah, like all canned food. Don't worry. The chemicals are neutralized. And they wash the fruit off with water afterwards. It's perfectly safe.
だったら安心なのよさ
You're still eating my goddamn food. Hey, you! The girl's already halfway through my lunch.
ごめんお詫びにさ私たちのお弁当を分けてあげるからね。
She has her own meal. Why? I guess she just loves it that much. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not desperate enough to start stealing other people's food.
まあまあいっぱいあるんだから遠慮しないでいいのよ。ほらじゃーんと
Please just have a CG where it's only food. That's all I want. With the exclamation, Amine brings out a huge wrapped lunch. Looks like she's actually got a number of boxes stacked on top of each other because she planned for such an occasion.
ほーら見てごらんなさい。これが食の彩りというものよ。
Please, give me this game, and it will be the thumbnail. Opening the lid, she reveals a box packed with a rich variety of vividly colored side dishes. God damn it, we're not gonna see it. Oh, it would have made me hungry anyway. Practically indistinguishable from a delivery lunch from some well-established restaurant. I see. No wonder the neighborhood calls this place the Money Sink Academy. Pretty luxurious for a school lunch.
ん？これ学校の仕出し弁当じゃないわよ。私の自作。
It's okay, Amane. We know. We know you're a good cook. Seriously? Yuji, you fucking know! She makes every food!
言ってなかったっけ？私の実家ってね、神田で京料理の料亭やってんだよ。
Oh. No, I don't think you ever mentioned that, actually. Kaito food in a district of Tokyo?
うちとこのお母はんは京都の老舗料亭の娘やし、お父はんは神田の料理人なんよ。
Ah, there it is. No kidding. So that's where Amane's infrequent lapses into the weird Kansai accent come from. Yep. Everyone pointed out to me that she does that mostly when she gets mad, so... And I noticed it too. I was like, okay. And come to think of it, the short-tempered, vaguely masculine side of her personality makes a lot more sense, knowing that her father's from a blue-collar neighborhood like Kanda. Hope I'm saying that right.
あまねってばすっごいお料理上手なのよ。お肉が嫌いだからあんましお肉料理は作ってくれないけど、でもとっても美味しいのよさ。
No meat? What a loser. Dude, I could not live without meat. I'm sorry. Amane, you need to step up your game. You don't eat meat, Amane? Now that she mentions it, I don't see much in the way of meat dishes inside the box. Big of a surprise. I had you down as a carnivore for sure.
いやー、別にお肉を食べないわけじゃないし、料理もするけど、ほらね、お肉ばっかり食べてこれ以上大きくなってもあれかなーってさ。
That's your reason? Whatever. I mean, it's good enough reason, I suppose. Protein will just make you bulkier. What, your breast getting a little too heavy there?
身長よ。
We always gotta throw in the breasts. Well, I guess you can't exactly shed inches the way you can pounds. Cutting back on meat now isn't going to make her any shorter, but if Amne keeps a careful eye on things, it might help maintain the status quo. But she won't get taller from it. She's like already grown. Bit of a reactionary approach, considering she's already pretty damn tall, but I guess that's just your typical passive Japanese mindset at work. As JB once told me. There aren't many Japanese who go to the dentist before their teeth start to hurt.
やっぱり男の子はお肉がいいよね。今度また作ってくるから、今日はこれで我慢してよ。
Oh, she'll make meat just for me. Whoop. Not a huge fan of meat myself. What? Whatever. More importantly, I'll take care of my own food expenses. You don't have to worry about my tastes.
毎日マキナの分も用意してるし、今さら一人分ぐらい増えてもどうってことないから遠慮しないでいいんだよ。
Why are you so determined to stick your damn nose into my eating habits?
だって弟だし。
I almost read little bro as little pet. What?
だってお兄ちゃんだし。
What? Oh dear God. Oh, I don't get it. In other words, they just want to play house. Or maybe somebody, say the principal, ordered them to become friends with Kazami Yuji occupation student for some reason. Either way, I'd prefer to maintain some distance. I can't be as casual about this as a normal student might be. I have too many things I'd like to keep to myself.
だいたいさ、その若さでお昼がおにぎりと豆だけってひもじくないの？
As I said, beans and rice are amazing. Mix them together too? I'm used to simple food.
そう、それ。その、いじめられるのには慣れているみたいなのもなんか悲しいじゃん。今までどんな食事をしてきたのよ。
Well, I don't know, nothing special. When I was a young kid, I may not have gotten much in the way of luxury, but I ate normal meals. My current emphasis on low-effort, nutritious food is the product of the way they did things at my previous school. Pardon my French. But at the place, the principal was... not the principal as in, like, the principal of the school, but the principal as in an idea was eat fast, shit fast. In the morning, we were kicked out of bed at 6 a.m. sharp for roll call, exercise, and running. Then it was double time to the mess hall. We had a few minutes to eat breakfast. Take your time, and you'd get a dressing down from one of the seniors. So everyone stuffed whatever food they could grab into their mouth and force it down their throats as fast as possible. Lunch was slightly different, in that the sheer amount of food they gave us became a challenge. The piles of meat and vegetables would have been hard enough to handle alone, but they'd throw in a hell-peeping fucking bowl of rice as well. We were expected to cram all that into our stomachs in about 10 minutes, washing it down with miso soup. Naturally, we weren't allowed to leave a scrap of food on our plates. Vomit it up and they'd tell you to push it all back down your throat again. Ugh. In other words, the taste was not exactly the first thing on our minds. I never enjoyed eating that much in the first place, so once my meals became outright painful, approaching food in a purely business-like fashion felt like the natural response. Nothing but rice and beans for lunch might seem sad to Amine, but I'm not fighting my friends for a can of food, and I've even got a fruit as a dessert. By my standards, this is actually a pretty high-class, elegant meal.
だいたいさ、その食べなきゃいけないから食べるみたいな顔、なんとかならないの?
Well, that is our logic. Yes, I'm eating because I have to. If my face is putting you off your food, I suggest you don't look at it.
もう、可愛くないな。綺麗なお姉さんがお弁当を作ってあげるって言ってるんだから、素直にありがとうって言っておきなさいよ。
No.
何よ。
Nothing. Yeah, you're right about this one. Sorry.
え?
What?
何? 急に素直になったな。気持ち悪い。
No, we're just fucking with her, because Omne and Mature are the easiest to fuck with. Well, can't hurt to play along once in a while. Oh, to tell the truth, I had a similar discussion in the past with another pushy woman. Ended up turning into an outright fight. A certain busybodied German had this habit of coming to the mountain cabin where I lived with my master, mainly to subject us both to shrill nagging sessions. She'd barge in, clean up without even asking permission, make food nobody asked for, and then leave just as quickly. I think the woman must have gotten a sick pleasure out of it. One day in particular, I got pretty indignant when she put away some book I was in the middle of reading. I ended up firing off the line, "You're not my damn mom!" with predictably unpleasant results. Well, it wasn't exactly the first time we'd fought, and it's true that I found her incessant meddling annoying. So I honestly told her as much. Serious mistake. The woman in question, already a full-grown adult, spat out the supremely childish words, "Fine, see if I care, Baka!" And then, all of things, she broke down in tears, leaving me in a complete bewildered panic. Since that disastrous experience, I've learned a lot about how to handle women. First lesson, knowing when to back down is crucial, yup. Don't resist a woman's kindness. When a woman gets worked up, words won't get through to her. That's also true. And the most troublesome lesson of all, women of the busybody type, remember the smallest grudges through all eternity. I'm happy you're willing to make lunch for me, but don't feel like you have to do it every day. I'd appreciate it when you have the time.
ごめん。さ、別に私、親切の押し売りをするつもりとかじゃなくて、なんていうか。
Just our fucking logic. I love it. I know your intentions were good, Amine. It's fine. I don't care. I care. I don't have a reason to refuse that would satisfy her. No one can. Not I can bring it up here, at least. Anyway, I'm not looking to make the atmosphere in the classroom awkward over something stupid like this. As for Amine, I don't know how she interpreted my sudden change of tune, but she sounds downright contrite about her aggressiveness. We're both being mature about things all of a sudden. Guess the two of us are still capable of being reasonable with each other. Sort of. Probably a good sign.
とにかくお弁当にしようよ。 私お腹が空いたのよさ。
You're eating the rest of my lunch, aren't you?
あんたユージのおかず全部食べちゃったじゃないの。
Yep, eating the rest of my lunch. God shit.
もういつの間に誰だ。
You're like fucking Patrick from that episode of SpongeBob. I just ate the chocolate. Where is it?
いや、お前だろ。
Well, a healthy appetite is a good thing. She's a growing girl, even though she's barely any younger than me.
そんなこと言ってると、おにぎりもリンゴも全部食べられちゃうわよ。
Oh boy, don't do that. I need my apple at least.
リンゴはイチゴの次に好きなのよさ。ほほー、こいつはとっても美味しそうなのよさ。
Don't fucking take my apple. Of course it's the thing that I say I'd need.
あんた今朝リンゴ食べてきたでしょうが、意地汚いことしないの。
She has the biggest appetite out of any one of us. I'm sure of it. I don't really mind giving her the apple, but I thought you said Machina didn't have that big of an appetite. Ha!
まあ、なんというか食事のバランスが悪いのよね、この子。食べない時には全然食べないし、食べる時には人の3倍くらい食べちゃうのよ。
So basically, when she does eat, she eats a lot. 3 meals? Oh boy. Sounds like a bit of an exaggeration. I dropped my hand on Machina's head with a thump. Where would that kid be storing all of that energy in this tiny body?
私もそう思うけど、実際食べるんだもの。ご飯食べた直後だってのに、お腹空いたって言い出したりしてさ。
まあそんな日もあるさ。
Everyone has days. I guess that's true.
ねえよ。
Well, there are days where you're just hungrier than usual. Strange. Maybe she works like a mole or a rhino, insufficient at absorbing energy from her food, so she has to keep stuffing herself or she'll starve to death.
話してると時間なくなっちゃうよ。とにかくお弁当にしよう。マキナ、手伝って。
Oh, for a second, I thought I saw a shadow fall across Amine's face, but she and Machina quickly could get to work. They drag nearby desks and chairs up to mine, creating one large island.
大したもんじゃないけどさ。遠慮しないで食べて。
I don't like islands. I remember being stranded on one. Amine pushes one of the stacked lunch boxes at me. Inside there's deep-fried tofu, covered with red bean paste, accented with thinly sliced boiled daikon radish. Okay, that's okay. Not to mention broccoli with sesame sauce, fried burdock root, Kyoto-styled grilled mackerel, ooh, and chicken meatloaf. Together they all make an amazingly well-balanced and elaborate meal. Holding back at this point would be downright rude. I thank her for the food and extend my chopsticks to the sliced daikon radish. Amine's cooking is somewhat light on the seasoning. I noticed as much before when I had dinner in her room, but to my tongue, used to preservatives and artificial coloring, her food seems extremely gentle. Probably because I haven't eaten real home-cooked meals in a long time. Tastes even better than I expected. It's like when you're used to like American drinks and sodas and shit, and then you drink one from Japan. There's way less sugar in the Japan ones than there are in like the US stuff. So it's just kind of off-putting because you're like, okay, I'm not used to this. Delicious.
なんて？
Nothing. I didn't let my awesomeness leak out. Amine, you're a really excellent cook.
だから何度も言ってるのよさ。アマネーは上手だよって。
まあ、料理屋の娘だしね。っていうかさ、この前だって私の手料理食べたじゃん。
I did, but I had to eat it multiple times to get a good handle on everything. Yeah, true. The dinner in her room was a simple stew, and the main ingredients were just some off-the-shelf fish products, so there wasn't really any surprises. But this meal has the vaguely nostalgic essence of home cooking. The taste calls up my faded memories of the meals my mother served me. Honestly, it's quite a bit of an emotional jolt.
うちの母親がね、アホでもおへちゃでもかましまへんけど、料理だけは覚えとかな飽きまへんえってさ。子供の頃から料理はよく教わってたのよね。ね、
お兄ちゃん、私が食べさせてあげよう。卵がいい？はい、
She didn't even let me answer if I wanted the egg or not. Oh, no, I'll feed myself, thanks.
ほれ、
Oh, please. Even eating with the others like this in a concession on my part, this is going way past ticklish and into seriously awkward territory. Magina thrust the omelet toward my nose with a clumsy grip on her chopsticks. I instinctively pulled back and turned a frank scowl in Amine's direction. Hey, Amine, do something about this girl. Or so my glance was intended to convey. But instead, Amine bites her lower lip lightly and an irrepressible smile spreads across her face. Grabbing the Kinpira burdock root with her chopstick, she presses it toward my face, which I turned away from Magina's attack.
はい、
Now I'm being attacked from both sides. This is a two-front war. Brutus! And two.
こんなに可愛い女の子が両手に花状態でだよ。王様待遇じゃん。
Yeah, I was like, we don't have friends. We only have enemies.
そうなのよ。そろそろ空気読め。
God, you fucking idiot. Listen, I understand the message. I don't want it. That's my line. Caught between a rock and a hard place. Theoretically, I should gain distance, then suppress each target individually. Step 1. I need a chance to take evasive action. Alright. I have to create some sort of diversion. Oh, Jesus. Everyone in this room is now a potential weapon of last resort. My frantic gaze settles on Sakaki, sitting alone in silence, picking food from a catered lunch with her chopsticks. Sakaki, I'm begging you! As Sakaki glances toward us out of the corner of my eye, her eye, not my eye, that'd be weird, I send her a desperate SOS with my eyes. Her own silent message follows. Please don't think you're gonna drag me into this one. Fuck! Truly cold and heartless answer. Okay. A brief, please try to eat a little more silently from your mouth could save my life. And you abandoned me? Is this the way Miyahama's Academy's management treats its students? I've just witnessed with my own eyes the tragic moment. Long years trusting in a superpower's umbrella, forbidden from developing a military, still shedding blood and sweat in defense of our nation, all come to nothing! Sakaki! Sakaki, my friend and ally! In the end, was I nothing to you but a shield against the menace of Amine and Machina? A sacrifice to suffer in your place when the time came and I'm dead! No reason to despair, Kazami Yuji, occupation student. From the start, you were a mere pawn in this great game. A dog kept alive on the whims of your masters, and you threw away the right to expect mercy from God a long time ago. Because we killed God. You know that much. It's too late to think of the natural interest. National interest. All that's left for me is to embrace this moment of reckoning. Endure the unendurable, suffer the insufferable. Find the cool serenity of still water. Embrace tranquility.
こういうの鬱陶しいかな。
Yes. I mean, we're not gonna say that, are we? What?
こういうさ、私の押し付けがましい仲良しごっこに付き合うのって正直しんどいと思うし、そっとしておいてほしいとか鬱陶しいって思うかもしれない。
Okay, Amine, don't make this all fucking sad. Because you're gonna make me sad and it's gonna...
でもさ、私はこういうやり方しかできないし、他の方法が思いつかないのよ。ユウジの過去に何があったかなんて知らないし、知ったところで何もしてあげられない。ましてや同情するつもりもない。されるだけ惨めだって知ってるしね。これはさ、私が私を慰めるためにやってるエゴだから。悪いけど我慢しなさい。というか諦めて。わかったら、はい、口を開けて。
Basically, the gist of what I'm saying is, just give up. Dot 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 dot. This Suo Omne woman is too clever at times. When she puts it like that, no matter how badly I want to escape the situation, there's no way I could possibly bring myself to actually run away. That ruthless way she cuts off my path of retreat is nostalgic in a way. Reminds me of my big sister. Then again, compared to Kazuki, I guess Omne's methods are almost charming. As that thought passes through my head, the tension naturally drains from my body and I let my mouth fall open. The Kinpira she throws in my mouth has that same simple light seasoning, the same taste of home.
おいしい?
Yeah, we're gonna make fucking Machina jealous here. She was the one who wanted to feed me first. The food is good to be sure, but what's with this stifling feeling? The soft taste of home cooking? A meal spent with others? I understand this feeling of harmony to be a kind of happiness. And in counter-reaction to the peaceful atmosphere, a dark thought spreads through my mind. I shouldn't be sitting here. My chest feels tight. Drawing breath is uncomfortable. I'm off balance, and I know exactly why. I've spent 1.5 years since my master's death keeping my distance from others. In that short time, I've grown starved for this sort of contact. And I don't want to admit to myself because that means facing the question, do I deserve an ordinary life? Do I have the right to an everyday routine existence, living for small moments of happiness?
いいんだよ。
No, because we're awesome. Huh?
だから、私の分も食べていいんだよ。
Yeah.
そうなのよ。男の子なんだからいっぱい食べてまるまる太らないとダメなのよさ。はい。
I don't know how you guys feel if I just came in the classroom and I was fat all of a sudden. Look, I told you I could feed myself. Jesus. I gotta get used to this sort of thing sooner or later. I want to believe that, but there's a part of me that can't. Even now, there's a nagging discomfort in the corner of my mind. There's always a side of me that accepts and a side of me that denies. And in a fight, the side that denies always comes out on top. I guess that's the first thing I should try to fix about myself. Is there a reason I can't stay broken? Obvious question, but I think I'll leave it for another time. Well, that happened. Oh no, not in the classroom again. Don't do this to me. Just like any other day at school, the start of recess period here means that someone runs off to buy drinks for the other group. Or the group. Not the other group. There's no other group. There was a similar system at my previous school, so the event itself was similar. The fact that our designated gopher puts on a maid uniform for the task, on the other hand, is still going to take some getting used to.
それでは、お飲み物のご注文を受けたまわります。なんかいつも悪いわね。じゃあ私は冷たい緑茶で。
She literally takes off her maid uniform and puts, or not the maid uniform, her school uniform, and then puts on the maid uniform.
いえ、自分の分を買いに行くついでですから。あまねさんは冷たい緑茶ですね。かしこまりました。
But can't we like take turns every day? Like I...
じゃあ、私はミルクティーね。はい、みちる様はミルクティーで受けたまわりました。
Are we gonna be like, I don't want anything?
私はレモンティーを。
Everyone's got their own specific taste. No one's getting the same thing.
はい、いつもの無糖のものでかしこまりました。
I mean, it's all tea, but you know.
風見さんは何になさいますか？
Nothing. Come on. What's available?
はい、大抵のものは何でも取り揃えてございます。
Well, I mean, yes. In that case, I'll have university tea. Don't know what the fuck that is, but thought I'd keep the tea combo going.
いや、ねえからそんなお茶。
I mean, she'll find it for me, so hold the gum syrup.
ねえっつってんだろなあ。
Nope.
ユニバーシティ
Oh, Jesus Christ. Even I was like, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
さっちゃん、そうやって何でも理解しようと努力するのはあんたのいいところでもあり、悪いところよ。
But what if she What if she invents a tea because she just has to do every request?
ユージもさっちゃんは真面目なんだからさ、変な冗談で混乱させないの。
That's precisely why I do it, so I can do these stupid jokes. You understand me?
私はシンクロニシティで
I love Machina.
ほら見なさい、頭の悪い子が真似してるじゃないのよ。
She's not a copycat. She's my fucking partner in crime. She always has been since the fucking start. True. My bad. But when you offer me anything, I think it's only natural to want to explore the limits. Alright then, I'll go with water because I'm boring. Make mine non-carbonated water.
炭酸抜きですか？
Uh,
要は普通のミネラルウォーターでしょ。
I was like, it's just that, it just literally just means water, okay?
あ、はい、それならわかります。マキちゃんは？
She also gonna ask for water?
じゃあ私は牛乳を炭酸抜きで
Ew, carbonated milk would be the grossest thing on the planet. I should have guessed Machina was gonna just get milk, because milk's amazing.
いや、最初から入ってねえし。つか、なんでちょっとかっこよく言おうとした今。
She pulled it off just fine. I should know. I do a cool guy voice every day. Not because I'm trying to, but because I'm awesome.
お兄ちゃんの真似問題ない
There you go. See, she's what? Oh, you guys, can I just keep her forever?
モノマネは微妙だし、言ってることがむちゃくちゃだし、どこから突っ込むべき？
Why the glare in my direction? Just because I talk awesomely.
あんたのせいでしょが。
Shut up. It's not my fault.
つまり普通の牛乳でいいのかな？
Sachi's not stupid. She's just what's the word? There's another word for it.
一番うまいの買ってきて
Like Machina's clearly derpy, but like Sachi's kind of
わかった。それじゃあ一番美味しいの買ってくるね。
If you guys know the word, tell me in the comment section. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's gone. With those words, Sachi picks up the hem of her skirt and bows to us, then quickly leaves the classroom. And quietly.
まったくもう、最近のマキナってば何でもユージの真似したがるのよね。
Like I said, she's my partner in crime. We go on fucking stealthy missions together. We go on pranking missions together. We do everything.
まあ、この子は昔から人の影響を受けやすいからね。ぶっちゃけ口が悪いのだってあまねからの伝染だし。
Ha! I hope Amine just starts cursing her out right now, using that Kansai dialect.
私別に口悪くないもん。ただ思ったことは口にする、不満を溜め込まないタイプってだけで。
So you're just like, you fucking bitch! I'll fucking kill you and your pussies! Whoa, Amine, calm down.
だからそれが悪影響を生んでいると言っているのではなくて、まあそれほど悪いことだとは思わないけれど。
I mean, I use foul language. Language? Language every day.
まあね、ここに来た当時のことを思えば確かに今の方がまだマシなのかしらね。
What? Was that girl even worse than when she arrived here?
そんなことはないのよ。ただなんつうか
昔はもっとおとなしかったっていうか、それこそ借りてきた猫みたいに誰にも懐かなかったし、誰とも喋らないでずっと一人でお人形遊びしてるような子だったのよ。
Why'd you say didn't talk to anyone twice, Amine? Was that supposed to be a thing?
もう昔の話はもうええがな。
She's still a cat, but she's one of those cats that will just rub up against you when she knows you're perfect. anyone has a thing or two in their past they don't want others to know about. And if you're attending a school like this, merely touching on the subject is probably enough to make some old wounds ache. There seems to be an established principle of mutual restraint when it comes to these sore spots. Our conversation shifts fairly smoothly away from the details.
結局何が言いたいかっていうと、昔の触れたら壊れそうなマキナに比べれば今の方がマシってことなのよ。
Machina 2.0 with more badassery and more cursing.
自分じゃあんまり変わってないつもりなんだけどな。
そう？最近はお豆腐も食べるようになったじゃない。
Oh, tofu's so gross to me though. Ugh.
豆腐？
That's why I said ugh to fried tofu. I just...
ほら、この子ってばひどい偏食家でしょ？気に入ったものしか食べないっていうか、果物とパンしか食べないような子だったのに、最近は何でも食べるようになったじゃない？
I couldn't live eating just bread and fucking fruit. I need meat!
だってお兄ちゃんが。
What? Having favorite foods is fine, but don't reject something you haven't tried. At least... Ooh, burp. You at least eat some before you decide you hate it.
って言うんだもの。
That's what I do. If I find something new, eat it. Unless it's like vegetables. I don't really like vegetables. I probably said that already. Experience is the most useful possible form of knowledge. A precious privilege, reserved for those who manage to stay alive. Sometimes the most instructive and memorable lessons of all come from the deaths of your comrades. But I wasn't trying to preach to Machina, or make any complicated arguments about her values. I just wanted to get across that ignorance isn't something you should cling to proudly. You're only embarrassing yourself when you insist that you hate some food you've never even eaten.
食わず嫌いがなくなるのは正直ありがたいけど、どうにもおかしなところまでユージに似ていくのはどうなんだろう。
Dude, it's great. It's like a little me going on sometimes. For example?
だから言葉遣いだってば。なんか最近のマキナ少し言葉遣いが横柄っていうかやけに尊大なのよね。誰に似たのかしら。
I don't know what you're talking about. You're blaming me?
だって他にいないもの。
Hey Machina, seems you've been coming off a little arrogant lately. Better watch your step, got it?
心得た。
Got him!
いや、だからそれがダメだっつってんじゃん。
Shut up! She's my assistant!
なんだとこの野郎。
You wanna fucking go?
なんで喧嘩越しよ。
I'll fucking be Machina's tag team partner.
まあこの子が他人の影響を受けやすいのは今に始まったことではないし、ポジティブな面を考慮すれば何でもかんでも押さえつけるのは良くないと思うけど。
たまにいいこと言うのよさ。やっぱ押し付けられる息苦しさを知ってる女は言うことが違うのよさ。さすがだね、よしこ。
誰がよしこよ。私はユミコ。勝手に「ゆ」を省略した上に読み方を変えないで。
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Machina? Why?
そんなに怒ること？
Yumiko get mad?
なんとかこういいところだけ真似させるってできないのかしらね。
No. Because, well, I think the problem's with the samples she's working off of, to be honest here.
あんたがそれを言う？
I'm the most sane one here. That's saying something.
今の私がこうして元気でいるのもみんなのおかげなのよ。あまねえからは無駄な明るさを学んで、ユミちゃんからは本を楽しむことを通じて学ぶってことを教わったし、サッチンからは努力とか簡単に諦めない心ってのを学んだし。
And Michiru gave me nothing.
お兄ちゃんからは 生きるための強さ、なんかそんなのを学んだのよさ。
Let nothing scare you. Be badass. Be awesome like me.
今んとこ学ぶところのないのはチルチルぐらいなのよ。
Ha! I knew it was coming.
ちょっとそれどういうことかな。学びなさいよ、私からも。ツンデレとか。
I'd rather Machina not be a soon, please. I mean, I'm already soon, so...
何のためにっていうか、何のとこが。
Yeah. I imagine just me, like, backing her up, just being like, yeah, what's that got to do anything with?
素でポカーンとしながら私の生き様全否定するのやめてもらえる。
大丈夫、ちゃんとチルチルからも学んでるのよ、反面教師として。
Uh-oh. Oh no.
何よそれ。やっぱあんた私のことバカにしてんでしょ。
Well, she has to know she's dumb, right?
でも好き。
Oh, okay. Okay, you can't be mad at her.
はあ。
チルチルのこと大好きだよ、だから大丈夫。
Okay, how can you not love her? She's just a little sweetheart.
そう、なんかよくわかんないけど、そうなの。
どう、散々バカにしておいて最後に好きって言って全部チャラにすんの。これってツンデレ？
I mean, no, that's not what I mean. Yes, Machina, you confuse me sometimes.
あんたやっぱムカつく。
でも好きなのは嘘じゃないのよ。チルチル一緒にいると面白いし、バカだけど。
Even if you're fucking stupid.
そうですか。それよくざんした。どうもありがとね。もうバカって言うな。バカって言う子がバカなんだからね。
I call everyone in games and shit stupid all the time. I'm not stupid. Oh boy. Whoop, lunch break's over, Robert. Where's Sachi?
あれ、さっちゃん遅いわね。何かトラブルでもあったのかしら。
Please don't tell me she was actually trying to find that university tea and shit.
電話してみればいいのではなくて。
Did she like trip on the way? She just... Oh boy.
うん。もしもし、さっちゃん、今どこにいるの？
I'm halfway in France. What? Whoa!
駅のホーム？何してんのそんなとこで。
What is she fucking doing? Oh boy.
北海道？なんで？
What is she do? What? Sachi!
ちょっといいから絞りたてとかそこまでしないでいいから。
Oh my god, Sachi. Okay. What's this? What happened?
なんかさっちゃん、一番美味しい牛乳を手に入れるとか言って北海道まで行って自分で牛乳絞ってくるって。
Straight from the cow? It needs a little processing first. Ugh. You gotta get that blood and shit out of there. That woman's devotion knows no limits.
とにかく今すぐ戻ってきて。
She was gone.
は？飛行機のチケット？そんなの空席待ちとかしないでいいからね。
Fucking Sachi.
北海道まで行かなくてもスーパーに行けば北海道って書いてある牛乳売ってるからそれ買って帰ってきてね。
Fucking get Machina on the phone. Machina, tell her to just get you some fucking expired milk. Okay, I think I might have been right about this one. Machina's personality getting warped might have been inevitable, considering the references she's working from here. Well, not to say that I'm any exception. Oh no! Why am I in the principal's office? I don't want any trouble. I don't need this. These fucking girls, I swear to... Ow! Just fucking kicked my leg. Ah, Sachi, you need to just settle down sometimes.